Hi, this is Chris Martinez with the Noel and Martinez team at Remax Alliance. As a part of our Supporting Local series, I'm here at a dear past client's house of mine, Sid and Carole, who are going to educate us about Jordan's syndrome. They're going to talk to us about how it came into their lives and what they want us all to know about this genetic syndrome.
Our journey with Jordan's syndrome started when our daughter Yara was diagnosed with the syndrome at the age of 2. It's been 6 years now, and at the time there were 6 known cases and publications in the world. Jordan's syndrome is a rare genetic mutation. It's predominantly in the gene PPP2R5D. It causes individuals with the syndrome to have to work harder for what comes natural to most. For our daughter Yara, she started therapy at the age of 3 months. She didn't walk until 3 years of age, and she talked at 5. So she reached all the milestones, but it's all after a lot of therapies and at her own timeline. So some of the characteristics of living with the syndrome is low muscle tone, and global developmental delays would be the main two.
Now, when we started, there were 6 other families in the whole world. And this is, on a planet with 8 billion people, you have 6 kids diagnosed on a research paper, and that's what we were given. And through many doctor's visits and genetics visits and tests, we got the diagnosis for Yara. She was the 7th, and we spent many days and hours going through research papers and looking up jargon on the document, trying to understand it. And really through Facebook, something as simple as Facebook, we connected to other families, grew to 10, 20, 40. There's about 250, still not very many, but what the scientists estimate is that there's close to about 200,000 to 300,000 people across the world that have Jordan's syndrome. So which really means that some kids or some adults are misdiagnosed, or they just don't know they have Jordan's syndrome.
So Yara is an amazing little girl. She's curious, she's determined, she has to work hard every single day, but she does it. She with so much grace, and she just puts a smile on and attacks her day.
When your child is diagnosed with Jordan's syndrome, you're going to start looking for everything that they cannot do. Especially if you have if they have a sibling, and you've gone through this before, you're going to expect them to talk at a certain age, to walk at a certain age, to make friends at a certain age. Just trust that they are going through their own journey. Our doctors really did not know what the outcomes would be. Just relax, just let yourself go through it. Don't compare your child against any of the other children. They have their own journey.
She's a member of this society, and we want her to be included in the community, at school.
One of the biggest challenges for children like Yara is building a community, and a community in school. And as a parent, you're constantly having to advocate for your child. You have to meet with all their therapists, their special ed teacher, their gen ed teacher. Yara has a team of 12 therapists working with her, and you're continuously advocating. And while that's helping Yara, what she really benefits from is friends. And if there's one thing I could ask the community for when it comes to Yara, is to befriend her, is to ask her questions, is to ask us questions, is to go and have fun with her, invite her into your homes, invite her into your birthday parties, and just treat her like you would with any other peer, because she is like any of your friends. She just expresses what she's going through a little differently.
So Jordan's Guardian Angels has been successful in building a research team. We have 10 researchers from 10 institutions really looking at studying the syndrome, and our goal is to find a treatment and a cure. You can learn more about Jordan's syndrome and the Foundation Jordan's Guardian Angels by visiting our website, jordansguardianangels.org, and we have a lot of information there about the research efforts. You get to see our children, our families from 35 different countries today. You get to listen to our podcast, read our blog. So there's really a lot of information out there. And of course, we're on social media as well. Whatever it is that you use LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we're everywhere. So it's really not hard to find us, Jordan's Garden Angels. And we want to ask you to do that, connect with us, stay with us on this journey.